Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. Today, we're here with the talented Hillary Reese. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome. It is just a wonderfully hot Florida day, and I've been, we were talking before, temperature's about the same, and it's crazy, but at least we're not getting the real cold weather like the north is.
It's insane. I know. I don't think I could handle it. I mean, eventually one day I want to move to Nashville, and I'm still like, I don't know if I could handle their colds, even though it's just 6 hours north of me, 6, 7 hours. I'm like, I just don't know.
I think you could do their cold. I don't think you should go north past Nashville, though, like, New York, Wisconsin, Michigan. Yeah, no.
Right. I went to Maine for one summer with my family just for a couple of days. My brother was doing a band camp up there, and it was like our winters down here. It was like 75, 80 degrees. And it was great during the summer. You got that breeze going, but I was like, I cannot imagine what winter feels like here. I would die.
It is really cold. Being from the Northeast myself, we were up in Vermont a couple times, and it was like negative something, wind chill, blah blah blah. But the one day we were outside doing stuff, I'm like, no wind. So I'm like, the cold wasn't bad because you didn't have that wind going through you, and we were all had snowsuits and stuff
Right.
on too. So but yeah, of course there was snow
I
everywhere.
just
So
couldn't
that
do it. I don't know how to dress for the cold. Yeah. I don't know how to dress for
it
the cold. Like I say that now, like we'll have a couple of days, like 2 days a year that gets down in like the 30s and then it's back up to 70 the next day. But I don't know how to dress for those couple of days. So I usually don't even leave my house. Like my whole family, it's like our snow day with the schools and everything. There won't be a drop of ice on the ground. So, I mean, honestly, I would have no idea what to do. I would just hibernate, I guess.
oh, you learn to layer up. That's all it is. Just a few layers and like the snow outfits,
Yeah.
because they're great. That keep you insulated and warm, and that's it. Yeah. And inside, you just stay in PJs anyway. You can just chill out and watch movies.
Yeah.
Oh, so for the audience that hasn't met you yet, tell us, who is Hillary Reese?
Hey y'all, I'm Hillary Reese. If you haven't met me, I'm a 16-year-old country singer from Mississippi. I like to say my sound is a mix of old country mixed with modern. So you're definitely going to hear some modern players, but you're going to have that twang to it for sure.
Beautiful. And of course, if you're just catching on to Hillary Reese, make sure you go check out the links for everything for her new music, old music, and follow all her socials. But speaking of new music,
Thank
today
you. Thank you.
we we are here to talk about your newest release, Beautiful Mistake.
Yes, yes. That is my newest release, my newest sad country song. I'm really, really proud of this release, and I hope everybody likes it.
Definitely see how you're growing as an artist, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I always try and top what I did the time before. I don't know, you know, that's maybe not the best mentality to have because I'm always, I'm type A trying to achieve higher, but I try.
Wow. I know you're type A, but you can only always do your best, and that's all anyone should ever expect out of other people in general. So
That's for sure. I mean, in any aspect of life, just try your best. We aren't superhumans. We can't make miracles, so just try your best.
you want to tell us a little bit more behind the song? What inspired you to do this song?
For sure. I'm usually not one to take songs that weren't written by me. I love to write my own music. I just resonate with it so much more. And it's not that I'm, just completely against taking other people's songs. It's just I have a really hard time resonating with it. But with this song, my producer sent it over to me, and within the first 5 seconds, I was like, I've got to have that song. This is just such a powerful song. And I knew if I heard somebody else cut it or record it or anything like that, that I would be very envious. And this wasn't a song that I was just going to forget about the next day, like some of the ones that I get sent. This is a song that I was going to remember for months and months and months, maybe years. So I knew that I really had to have the song, and I'm so grateful that I got to be the lucky one to cut it.
And I'm so glad you did too, because honestly, there's sometimes people cut songs. I'm like, I couldn't imagine anyone else cutting them. So
I know that was my thing. Not that I'm like, oh my gosh, this song's meant for me. I just knew I would be, so jealous had I heard somebody else sing this song, just because I think there's some great writing behind the song, and the writer is absolutely amazing.
absolutely, I couldn't agree more with you. So, how is everything else going? I know you're in school and everything. How's school? Everything going well there?
Well, I actually graduated this past October. I graduated over a year and a half early, which I'm really proud of. So
Awesome.
for right now,
Congratulations.
music is my main focus. Thank you. I'll be starting college in the fall. But yeah, I graduated early, and now this is my world. And it was my world before too, but I just wanted to hurry up and finish school just so I could give, my music the time that it deserved.
Absolutely. And being type A, I'm sure you're going to nail college down in 2 years, right? For a 4 year degree.
I'm going for a 4 year degree, but I am type A, so I might get it done sooner. I finished high school in like 3 years. But yeah, I was supposed to go all through, May of this year and then finish. But I was like, no, I would just want to finish it. So I was doing 8, 10 hour days whenever I got a chance doing my work. But that's the great thing about homeschool is you want to get done, you can get done.
And that is a great thing about it. And, that's the other thing is, I remember way back, in the 90s and stuff when I had health issues, that would have been the most beneficial thing. But at the time, it was not something that was easily feasible or even like an online type of school or anything like that. And, that would have been awesome to do
Right.
and finish early. So, but congratulations again. It's awesome to,
Right.
and
And I
I
had
know
so
you're
many.
type A, but
Thank you. Thank you. I had so many people judge me too for homeschooling just because both my parents are teachers. So they were like, why are you letting your daughter homeschool? But then the next year, COVID hit. I was like, haha, joke's on you. Everybody's doing it. I just got a leg up for doing it a year before you did.
exactly. And there are some people like yourself that just no offense, but you grow up so fast. You're still young, yes, but you just have that mentality and you were
Right.
so well versed, like above your years. And yeah, there's just sometimes it happens in people and that's what is so awesome about you because you're just like, yes, I am type A. I'll get it done. I want to do it the best I can. And yeah, it's beautiful to see that. And I'm
Well,
excited to watch
thank
you
you.
go
But
through
yeah,
college as well.
well, thank you. But yeah, my parents, they were like, we're not going to remind you to do your schoolwork once. If we see you're behind in the slightest bit, you're not going to do this. You're going to be put back in regular school. So then I just started going months and months ahead at a time. And they were like, whoa, slow down. Like, you're only 13 or 14 or 15 or 16. They were like, slow down and just be a kid. But then in reality, I don't feel like I've ever been a kid just mentally. I feel like I've always been an old soul, and like I was the one when I was little. I was like, we need to clean the house or do the dishes. Like I was just that type of person. I love to be like, the little mama helper when I was little, and I just love to organize. I mean, I was the weird kid for sure.
It's all good. Tell your mom I'm gonna borrow you sometime. Be like, feel free to clean all you want. I think I said that before too, didn't I?
Probably. I mean, it was just, yeah, it was weird growing up. And then I was like the parent to my older brother, who was 6 years older than me, and he would get so annoyed at me.
Oh, that's all because you're the little kid, and he feels like he's the older one. He's supposed to be telling you what to do.
Right, for sure. He thought he was my parent when I was born, but then as soon as I could talk, no, I was bossy. That's for sure.
Oh, it's okay. Bossy is a good thing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So would you like to do
I
some fun,
try.
crazy? Would you like to do some crazy questions? I'll try not to ask any of the same ones before, and we have 13 of them now. So,
For sure. Let's hear them.
okay. Do you have any guilty pleasure music on your current playlist?
I love rap music. I don't think people would think that, but I love like older rap or even modern. Like I can jam out to some Kanye West. And I mean, I guess it's not guilty pleasure. He's pretty popular, but I don't know. Like I guess people see me and they think, "Oh, she sings a lot of like classic country and stuff." But yeah, anything rap. I think I was listening to him and Rihanna's song All the Lights like all the way back home before this interview just because Rihanna did the Super Bowl and I had that song
Mhm.
stuck in my head. So, yeah, probably that.
I see as you move forward in your career, a crossover duo with a rap artist. I really do.
For sure. And I mean like Jelly Roll, he's doing both right
Mhm.
now, the country, the rap, the everything. And I mean he's killing it right now. So, hey, I guess we'll see.
Absolutely. Okay, so finish this statement. Today, my favorite song is.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh, I looked the other day and I had I think 4,000 songs downloaded on my phone. So I'm trying to think really quick. Um, I just got through listening to the Kelsey Ballerini EP that came out today. Every song on that was good, but probably oh, we'll just say "All the Lights" by Rihanna and Kanye West. Say that one.
Oh, so tell me the first concert you've ever attended.
It was actually Ariana Grande. It was when her song "Problem" came out and all that, "Bang Bang," all that. And I think I was 8 years old, and I had the most fun concert. And my mom and grandmother actually took me to that concert, and they made friends with the ticket person, the person that seats you, tells you where you're supposed to sit and all that. And so they let me go sit with the VIP section right in the front, and we were nowhere near the VIP section. So I think I'll remember that forever, just being a kid and seeing all those lights and dancers right up in my face. I mean, and she was such a great performer and singer too. So yeah, it was a blast.
Oh, beautiful. So if you could recommend maybe a few artists that we should listen to before we die, who would you recommend?
I'm gonna say some underground, or not underground, but not as well known artists, just so get something different. Um, Kaylee Hammock, she's great. I'm sure everybody knows, but Megan Maroney, she's taken off lately. All of her music is absolutely great. Cameron Marlowe, his whole new record is
Yes.
great. And Ernest, I know he had Flower Shops with Morgan Wallen, but his entire record, and he just released the deluxe version. So good. So good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's funny because I haven't heard Megan Maroney lately, but I was like, the first song I heard was Tennessee Orange. And I thought of my neighbor who is a Florida dad, and both of his daughters went to Florida. And yeah, it was like and then his granddaughter went to Tennessee. And I'm like, oh, that was just like a total, you know. And he's like, okay, I guess I'll have to like
Hey,
it.
I mean, that's probably going to be me, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to go to Tennessee or anything, but I mean, all of my family has gone to Mississippi schools, so we'll see where I end up.
Oh, well, I'm excited to find out where let me know when you find out where you're going when you decide.
Well, thank you. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think my mom wants me to move out quite yet, just because I'm not 18. So
Mhm.
junior college might be that for now, but as far as universities, I'm scared to move off too. Like I'm not a good driver or anything like that, so I don't need to be going to anywhere crazy far quite yet.
I'm surprised your parents haven't like have let you drive, like they haven't just said, okay, you can only drive the golf cart yet.
Well, I live in a very small town. It's two stoplights, honestly. So they let me drive around town, but I have to text them like, okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm here. Even though they have Life 360 on me and everything like that, they
Yeah.
still want to make sure like I'm letting them know in case they check my Life 360. But yeah, I'll admit it, I'm not the best driver. Me and my mom were actually on the way back from Nashville not too long ago, and I we pulled over in Tuscaloosa for me to drive, and I couldn't even get out of the gas station, and I ran into a gas pump. And so then she was about to kill me in that moment. So still earning her trust back a little bit.
Oh, well then I guess we're going to keep you to country roads and yeah, one or two stoplights. That's it.
Yeah, definitely not interstates for sure.
Oh. So tell us something on your current bucket list.
Ooh, my current bucket list. Um, I want to travel outside the country. I've never been outside the US, and I'm dying to go somewhere and just, experience different culture. The furthest thing I've got is Epcot at Disney World. So I'm dying to go see some real, different cultures.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny that you said that because, with Florida itself is so eclectic mix of people. Like there are certain areas where it's like,
Right,
you just have your own things. And here it's really cool to see that, you know, but yes, getting to other countries and
right.
even other states
Yeah,
sometimes is really cool. So love that.
for sure. I love the culture in New Orleans. It's so different. And I tell everybody, if you get a chance to visit one city in the US, New Orleans, the food's the best food I've had in the country. I mean, the culture, the experience of it all, there's so much history everywhere. But yeah, New Orleans, we go there all the time. It's just 2 hours from me. So we'll make day trips and honestly just stuff our face the entire day. But yeah, I definitely love it. And actually this weekend I'm coming to Florida. I'm coming to Cocoa Beach to visit some family. So I'll be down your way.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's supposed to be warmer this weekend, I think. I'm pretty sure, yes.
I know I'm packing a swimsuit in case we go to the beach.
Water, I'm not sure about Cocoa Beach. I'm over here on the West Coast, so it's around the 70s, I heard right now. So not too bad. Yeah. Cool water, but not too cold.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. Right.
Oh. So I think I've asked you this one before. If we made a movie about your life, who do you want to play you?
I'm so young, so that's hard. Thinking of young actors or actresses, whatever. Clearly I'm not in the film industry. um, let's see. I might have mentioned this before. I think I had trouble with this one last time too.
I think so too. Okay, so tell me,
I'm
who
trying to think
is
of
your current favorite actress? She doesn't necessarily have to play you, but just tell us who is your favorite or
current.
actor. Or show, TV show.
I think my favorite actress right now, Jenna Ortega. She's doing really good. I loved her Wednesday Addams show. I think she
Yeah.
did really great in that. And Reese Witherspoon, always. I know she's older, but I'm like, heck, she probably could play me even when she's older because she looks so young. But Reese Witherspoon, any movie she's in.
Oh, beautiful. Have you watched any good shows lately? Anything that you should recommend to everyone that they should go watch or check out?
I'm a big reality TV show junkie. So Love is Blind. I think I just finished the third season of that. I love a lot of cringy TV shows like 90 Day Fiance. I can't help it. That's my true guilty pleasure. The Kardashians, always like I love me some good reality TV. Me and my mom will just sit there. That's our thing. At night when we're like eating McDonald's, we just binge watch reality shows.
Oh, I love it. Although I probably wouldn't be able to watch TV because I'm like, I can't do that many reality shows myself, but love it. Love that you guys do something special like that. Oh, I think I've asked this one too before about the zombie apocalypse. Do you have a game plan?
Probably just hide in a corner and cry. I don't know. I feel like if I stuck with my family, like the women in my family, especially on my mom's side, I would be fine. Like, because you want to talk about crazy, full on crazy, but strong women. So I feel like they would have probably some hidden bunker I don't know about, or, guns, like for sure. So I definitely would just probably cling to them.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so tell us something you would never do. Like I would never jump out of an airplane.
Probably that. I'm scared to death of heights. I would never jump out of an airplane, and I would never swim with sharks. I've seen people do that, and I don't care if they don't bite or whatever. That would freak me out.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to swim with sharks. I've been kayaking
Yeah,
on the intercoastal areas and I've seen fins and I get a little nervous, like pull up my paddle and I'm like, okay, is it gone yet? Can I paddle? Is it safe? Like,
right, right.
oh,
When I was little, I actually, my family got into a canoeing accident. So me and my mom got stuck under the boat, and I was like 3 years old. And that scarred me. I was like, I don't like water. I don't like anything like that. I've kind of just now gotten back into, I like the beach, but only if it's like crystal clear water, like Pensacola area, stuff like that. Like I love going to the beach as long as I can see everything. As far as the Mississippi Gulf Coast, the beaches are so pretty, but the water is not. So I do not get in the water here.
I totally understand. Um, yeah, I even lakes freak me out because I'm like, can't see anything coming, touching your
Yeah.
foot, whatever. There may not be anything in that
Yeah.
water, but still.
Snakes. Snakes.
Yeah.
They're always going to be somewhere. Yeah.
And non-water snakes go on top.
Yeah.
That's
If a
just
snake ever swam up to me, I would lose my crap in a heartbeat. But I used to live near the water just because I'm near the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And we would have snakes come up to our house all the time, see them floating on the water. And you could not kill them suckers. They thought they were invincible. I mean, couldn't catch them. They were quick, everything. I, and when I saw my dad throw a snake into the fire to kill it, and half of its body swim out and half of it stay in the fire, I was done. That was it for me.
yeah, no. Most of our snakes here are not that bad. We like the black racer and those are okay because that means if they're around,
Mhm.
usually the poisonous ones are away, typically speaking. So I'm like, okay, if it's
Yeah.
non-poisonous snake, I'm like, you can live, just stay in your area and I'll stay in my area and we're good. We can coexist.
Yeah.
Oh. So hypothetically, I can't remember what you answered the last time on this one, but hypothetically, if I called you and said, hey, I have a dead body, I think I now remember the answer that you said. What would you help me hide the dead body?
For sure. Like, that may sound bad, but I'm sure you had your reasons. Like, where would I help you hide it? I would say, like we were just talking about lakes. People,
Ah,
you got to hide it somewhere like a lake because stuff's always going to be dug up by some dog or, people building something. Stuff's going to be found. So the lake. I'm not a
the
serial
lake.
killer, people. I promise you. I've never killed anybody. But I'm just saying, I have a lot of like hunters in my family and things like that. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I would say hide it in the lake
that's a
and
good
sing
place, I
Goodbye
think.
Earl while doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, sing Goodbye Earl. Yeah.
that's perfect. I love it. I love it. And as far as reality, now that I'm talking back to the reality TV shows, I'm like, okay, wait. I like the crime reality ones. Now those I do like the good crime ones and
Yeah.
like the ID channel, those crazy shows.
Yeah. Right. I
So
love 2020. Yeah.
yes. Hmm. So I don't have to really ask you what you're afraid of. I found out today that definitely heights, snakes. Are you afraid of spiders too?
Not as bad. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of bugs, but like when I was little, if I saw a spider crawling, I would go smash it with my bare foot. Like those didn't really bother me just because, I grew up, outside,
Yeah. I'm in
but not
charge.
literally, but we're outside a good bit. Yeah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't. I wasn't gonna go through the trouble of finding a shoe or a paper towel or something and then not find it again. So I don't like roaches though. Them pesky little roaches because they get away quick and they are
Mm.
huge. At least the ones where I'm from. I don't know.
It- Florida has these things called palmetto bugs, and they're basically flying cockroaches. So yeah, they live in the palmetto trees,
Oof, I
the palm
couldn't do
trees.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah, I
they're
could not do it.
hidden. Yeah, yeah. You only see them occasionally, like especially if like I'm out in more rural. So like if we're shaving the palm trees or doing
Mhm.
anything like that, you'll see them fly occasionally, and I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, that's it. Where's my hair up? Is like my hat on, and yeah. So,
yeah. I don't blame you.
oh, would you go to karaoke with me? I know you're a little young, but still, they have some family friendly ones.
Of course. Yes, of course. My favorite thing to do, honestly, is because I'm a singer, I don't get a lot of time to like goof around. So
Mhm.
like sometimes I'll intentionally go to karaoke and intentionally sing bad just because it's fun, like, and nobody knows me. So I'll sing bad and I'll sing something like High School Musical or some crap just because I don't get to do that a lot. So yeah, I love karaoke.
Oh, great. Well, maybe we'll have to do that sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe find some place out in New Orleans too to do it. No one will know either of us there.
For sure, but I will say most places in New Orleans, 21 and up.
Oh,
Just
good point.
the
Good
partying
point.
down there. You can't go to Bourbon Street.
No, that's okay. I'm not a big drinker, so don't worry. We'll find places that are not party, that are more family friendly. I promise. Oh, if you could be any person for the day or any position, who or what position would you want to be for the day and why? What changes would you want to make or learn? What experience would you want to take?
what, what position would I want to be? I would want to be the head of a record label. I think that would be such an interesting job just to see, what goes through everybody's mind, how their day looks, make decisions on signing artists that I want to sign that I think
Yeah.
deserve more recognition. I think that would be a really cool thing to do.
Awesome. Do you have any words of wisdom you'd like to share with everyone?
Words of wisdom. I would definitely say the biggest thing I've learned throughout this whole experience is trust yourself. Trust your knowledge. You're not dumb. People may try and make you think you are, but you're definitely not. You know, trust your talent, your knowledge, and your gut. That's the big thing, and just realize that, you hold so much power.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
So, okay, so now that you're all graduated, what do you have coming up for the rest of this year besides starting college, probably in the fall, I'm guessing?
I have shows lined up that I can't announce yet, but I have a music video coming out this Friday, February the 10th. I'm really, really, or February 17th.
I was like,
A
wait,
music
did we
video
pass the
coming
time?
out. So I'm really, really excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to check on that. Shows coming out, video, more music that I'm so excited about. I feel like with, this release and my last release, all the good ones are crazy. It's really the music, this new set of music that I feel like I really had a huge hand in creating and developing and nurturing and everything. And it really feels like me as an artist.
It's beautiful. And we're definitely looking forward to more from you. And when your shows are available, they'll be
Thank
posted
you.
on your website, or where can we find that information?
You'll probably find that first on my Instagram or Facebook. And then and on all my LinkedIn bios, you can, get tickets or see the schedule or everything like that.
Beautiful. Wonderful. So make sure you go follow all of our socials. That way you can get the latest tour air times. And again, congratulations on graduating early. And good luck with college. I know you'll
Thank
be
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
I have no doubt.
Let's
So,
hope. Let's pray.
oh, And again, you were welcome back anytime, Hillary.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for joining us on another episode. If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.